Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So not only Beast Gohan is one of the headliners for this anniversary, we also got the headliners for the Carnival LR here, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, that exchanges into Gamma 1. Now this is a very tricky character to showcase because he has so many things going on him, and we're going to be able to discuss this here. So let's go ahead and talk about him. The Gammas, baby. So superheroes category key plus 3, all stats 200%. I feel like as this character is here, you do not need to prioritize your summons for him because he leads 200% for superheroes. So you can be able to have use him as a friend if anything. So they're passive. Actually, let's talk about their super attack first. Victory combo raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then we have the Super Gamma Blast. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Looking solid there. Let's go ahead and check their passive real quick. Superheroes is power. They get key plus 3, attack and defense plus 125% at the start of the turn. They get an additional key plus 3, attack and defense plus 125%. when HP is 30% or more. Superheroes, join forces, or defenders of justice category allies get key plus 3, attack and defense plus 50%, which is ridiculous. A lot of good support for all these characters there. So it says or, so they cannot be, like, it's not stackable, right? The character cannot be on join forces and defenders of justice and they get like 100% defense, right? So it has to be either or. They have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% and launches an additional super attack. Oh, yeah, there you go. Launches an additional super attack, up to 2 super attacks within a turn per int key sphere obtained, which is really good. They have a chance of performing a critical hit plus 12% and launches an additional super attack, up to 2 additional attacks within a turn as well. They're able to, per AGL or STR key sphere obtained. They're able to get an additional attack and defense plus 50% and reduces damage received by 30%, starting from the turn in which the character performs the 3rd attack in battle. So they're going to be pretty solid there with terms of the attack. They do have a standby skill, which we'll be able to see. They stand by for 4 turns, during which the charge count increases by 1 per attack performed by allies. And I think we do need 70% HP or less. After the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle, then we can go into the standby skill. So let's go ahead and test these guys out, see how well they are looking here. So the more orbs that you collect with these characters, it seems to me that you have the better chances of getting the ability to give them the additional attack stats here and there. Unfortunately, we do not have any like int key spheres that we can be able to go for, so we're gonna go into the tech key sphere side of things, and there's no additional buffs that we get per tech key sphere obtained by these characters. So unfortunately, they're just gonna go in raw dogging it like that. 250k defense here. We do have Fierce Battle and Legendary Power active, but on the next rotation where we have the other Gammas, they're gonna be linking up pretty well here. They're gonna be looking super nice there. Okay, well, never mind. These guys might ruin our chances of doing the showcases. There we go. There we get some additional attacks here. Grinding 10 more stones to finish the rotation. Remember that Super Battle is here. You guys can be able to do that. 5.6 million as the first initial attack. Of course, again, these guys are not going to look too crazy on the first initial turns. It would have looked a lot better if we were able to collect the additional, key spheres that we could have gotten it. But they need int key spheres in order for them to have their focus on that. We took a lot of damage by the blue boys, so that was kind of unfortunate. Just go ahead and see what we can be able to do with them this next turn here.
私の邪魔をするというのなら受けて立とう。
Superhero da. So here we are, baby. Let's go. So we have the opportunity to get the standby right away, huh? Okay. Not too shabby. I'm not gonna try to get it now because right now it's very quick, but depending on how we go here, there's a lot of damage that we've been taking throughout this fight. So okay, we got some links active here. Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. I think I forgot to check the links up for our boys on Beast Gohan's video. I forgot to check his links there. So again, not looking too good in terms of collecting the key spheres that they need to collect in order for them to get the additional stuff. So I'm gonna collect that STR key sphere there, so that way they can be able to get the additional crit chances. If we die here, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay, well, oopsie. Superhero da. Alright, hopefully we don't die here. I was not able to find a Gamma friend, so I'm gonna have to rely on Beast and things like that. So he can be the man that tanks the attacks and things like that. So now we will have an instance that we can be able to collect int key spheres here. So we have the opportunity to be able to do some additional super attacks. Let's see how that works out here on this turn. Hopefully it works out to our benefit, so we can be able to go a little crazy. So this Gamma 1 is fully built up because I directed him to all the attacks at the beginning of the fight. And so now we should be okay, hopefully. Alright, there we go, 7.3 million. Again, these guys are going to be linking up very well with the other Gammas, the Dokkan Festival Gammas. Actually, now that I'm seeing the banner, they have not been featured in here, huh? So, kind of, actually, I do need to check Beast Gohan's banner then. I don't know if they're featured in there, so they could have a good linking partner for these guys. So I don't think they're available. Yeah, they're not. They could have done that. I feel like they could have had the Gammas available as linking partners for the LR Gammas featured on Beast Gohan's banner instead of Piccolo and Gohan and Goten. Why didn't they do that? It's so stupid, so silly. So there we go, we're getting the additional attacks here, so pretty good stuff. Considering the fact that these guys are just meant to support, I don't see any point in giving them like offensive capabilities. Granted, if you are able to collect certain key spheres, like the I completely deleted the Dokkan wiki, so let me go back in this. So if you get these characters, you know, their keys, like the int key spheres, we were able to do some additional super attacks there. That was pretty good. So let's do this. Okay. And now we just go crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna save those int key spheres, or at least try to. Yeah, let's get this. And I'm gonna give all those key spheres to the Gammas once they come back on rotation. That way, we can be able to see what they are capable of doing. They're gonna be guaranteed critting if we collect all those int key spheres, and they're able to toss out at least 2 super attacks with the key spheres that we collect there. In addition to that, if we collect AGL or STR key spheres, we have the opportunity of doing the additional chances of performing super attacks, and the critical chances will go below, we'll go to 12% crit chances that we can be able to obtain per AGL and STR key spheres. I really do wish that that was any type of key sphere apart from AGL and STR, right? So AGL, STR, physical, and tech. But apparently it isn't. So in addition to that, we're providing a lot of support to the allies here. 50% attack and defense and key +3. The characters that are on joint forces, superheroes, or defenders of justice. So like characters like Beast Gohan, characters like the Blue, the Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they are getting the support from the Gammas. Of course, once they are on rotation, we can be able to get that. So now, I don't want the video to go too long because I am running out of time. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Gammas out here so we can be able to see how great they're going to look. Their attacks or like their attack animation is pretty sick. So now we're gonna shift gears into getting Gamma 2 to do his what is the standby skill that he's able to do? I think it's the... Dude, I forgot. But yeah. Hey, C, I appreciate you stopping by, dude. Have a good rest of your night. I don't remember the I think it has to do something with Meteor or something like that, but yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and utilize the standby skill for these guys. That is an incredible animation, dude. I love this animation so much now. So now we have Gamma 1 in here with the standby. So this guy, we're getting all of our links active here. He's getting Ki plus 6, attack and defense plus 250%, and we're getting 50% damage reduction here. He's getting an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. We're still providing the support for superheroes, joint forces, and defenders of justice. We're getting the additional crit chances by 30%, and we're tossing an additional super attack with the int key spheres obtained. I feel like the passive is still going to be the same. The only thing that we're taking away from this, from his initial part, from his base, is the damage reduction that we get after performing the multiple attacks that we have. However, now we have the 50% damage reduction flat out, and we have the support and the key spheres, the different type of crit chances that we can be able to obtain per AGL or STR key sphere that we can obtain, or the int key spheres, which are going to be more beneficial for this character. Am I going to be crazy a little bit? Yeah, we're going to put them on slot 1. We'll see how it goes. We're going to collect all of these and see how much damage are we able to obtain. Remember that the charges of this character will go up with the more attacks that we're able to perform here, right? So we are basically getting a raise of attack plus 100% temporarily per charge count, and we're able to cause super ultimate damage for stunning the enemy, and then we exchange into Gamma 1. That is going to be very tragic because that is a very sad animation once we get it. So let's go ahead and continue on here. Not dilly dally too much. We got the dodge there. There we go. 10 million by Gamma 1, and he's at 55%, by the way. Just letting you guys know. There's the additional super attack. Again, we collected a lot of int key spheres. We do have another super attack incoming. Yep, there you go. You don't need additionals with this character. He's gonna be doing a lot of crit because he just gets the 30% crit chances due to the int key spheres that we collect. We have 50% damage reduction here. Yeah, we're gonna tank that. Nothing to worry about. And then supporting the rotation, man. We're providing support to the rotation here. Ki plus 3, 50% attack and defense to superheroes, joint forces, or defenders of justice allies there. So I don't usually like to do shoutouts, but shoutouts to my boy Critical Review, man. Pulling another beast. That is incredible. See, the luck has been pulling through for some of the people here. So very nice to see. Alright, so we are getting a lot of charges activated. So this is going to be very insane once we get a plethora of attack power here. Because we already have 6. Remember, it's 100% per charge count collected here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna leave all those rainbow key spheres to Blue Dokkan, Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta, so they can be able to get some additional attacks in there. And then of course Gamma 2 will go crazy with the additional attacks there. Yep, keep hitting these. Yeah, we're going crazy here on this one. The attack stat that this guy is going to toss out, the Gammas, are gonna be pretty crazy. Gonna be a little crazy. So I am very excited to see the attack stat that we're gonna get here. Let's see what we'll be able to do with the standby. We're going to be able to activate on the next turn, and we'll see how impactful the damage is going to be. We're doing certainly a few amount of attacks here and there. We'll see how much it jumps up, so we can be able to get that. There's the super attacks by Gamma 2. This should be hopefully some additional attacks here. So one, give us another one. No, come on. Come on, yeah, I know you have it in you. You have it in you, Gamma 2. I have to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. in the morning, and I have to wake up in 2 hours. Bro. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Again, it's like Christmas. You wake up, it's Christmas time, you got these Gohan, you got the Gammas coming in. A lot of people do want to put the disrespect on these guys. I'm just gonna show you right now, but you guys shouldn't do that. There we go, 18 attacks. Remember, we're getting 100% attack temporarily. We're causing super ultimate damage to the enemy because we're gonna about to toss the bomb on God Goku here. Of course, this fight doesn't let you drop the bomb on him because, well, we can't do damage to this guy unless we are tech. So now, very sad, because we don't have Gamma 2. We don't have our buddy here. So now it's just Gamma 1, all on his own, tackling up against the enemy. I'm gonna cry, but we gotta continue the showcase. So now, it's Gamma 1 this time. So we're getting the raise at attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. Rarely raising attack and defense for 1 turn, causes more colossal damage to the enemy. And we're raising super classes allies' defense by 50% for 2 turns. So it's a 2-turn support by the Gammas there, by Gamma 1 here. Getting key plus 3, attack and defense plus 150%. We're reducing damage received by 15% here. We're getting an additional key plus 3, attack and defense plus 150%, and additional damage reduction plus of 15% when HP is 30% or more. Pretty good. We're providing the support still for superheroes, join forces, or defenders of justice. We're getting an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. Getting an additional super attack tossed out, guaranteed. He's changing AGO key spheres to int. And we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20% up to 100%. And we're getting an additional damage reduction of 10% up to 50% per int or STR key sphere obtained. So in total terms of damage reduction, if our HP is 30% or more, and we collect 5 int or STR key spheres, we're getting a total of 80% damage reduction. Completely ridiculous by this character. And he's supporting the team as well. So, just to let you know how impactful this could be. We're just going to put him on slot 1. We're going to collect all the Key Spheres native. And he's just going to be very solid here. Yeah, we're getting all of our links active except for Legendary Power. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think, man. The Gammas are pretty... They're ridiculous, dude. 11.4 now. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, we do not have our buddy, the Gamma 2. But he is still pretty good. 7.5. He's 55%, so he's going to be doing the guaranteed crits because of him obtaining the Rainbow Key Spheres and the Int Key Spheres as well. Not the Rainbow ones, just the Int ones. So he is going to be looking absolutely spectacular. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be a very defensive juggernaut as long as your HP is pretty high. He is going to be very defensive. I really do not understand why these guys are very underrated. They are ridiculous. They are a ridiculous character. They are very good. So, yeah. And he's orb changing randomly. Actually, no, guaranteed to change AGL Key Spheres into Int Key Spheres. So he is just doing the guaranteed orb changing. And now we just need to collect STR or Int Key Spheres, a total of 5, in order for you to be able to get the additional crit chances and the additional damage reduction chances there. So I guess we can do one more turn with the Gammas, but I feel like I've already seen most of what these guys can do. Let me just go ahead. I'm sorry. Actually, no, we'll keep in the video. Sure. What more is a few additional minutes late, right? Yeah, shouts to Jay Rich as well. It feels so good to get these units in the game and we can be able to finally use them. Whether you pull these guys or not, I do hope that you get to pull these characters if you guys have not been able to pull them yet. But once you get to use these characters, I see a lot of the people just mainly I mean, we're gonna finish this stage, I think. Mainly complaining about how maybe the Gammas are very underperforming and things like that. They're not as strong as Beasts, I get it, but that's not their role. Their role is to support. Their role is to be able to provide some very, various abilities, right? So they themselves get damage reduction per Int Key Spheres obtained, especially on this form of Gamma 1. So you have different tiers going on here and there, and then during the next few days we're gonna be able to get the Beast Gohan stage. One of the missions that you gotta use, like, to beat that stage is the Artificial Life Forms mission that requires you to use maybe the Gammas, because they're very solid defensively. Up against Beasts, you need that character. Well, I know it's not a needed character, but you know, he's gonna be very good. So we'll do our final turn here with the Gammas. Very solid unit. I am very happy with this character here. I don't know why people are sort of underestimating them, but they look phenomenal. So let's go ahead and do the last turn here. We're not going to be able to collect too many Int Key Spheres here. Actually, it's still the same. So let's go ahead and do this. We've seen a lot from these characters, so go ahead and wrap things up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. These guys are ridiculous, man. I love them. 77 tickets will come out on the 31st. I think the missions are going for part 3 are going to be given on the 31st. Ah, you sealed. I forgot about that. Okay, well, thank you, Goku, for ruining the moment. I'm gonna have the Gammas just put the hurt on you. So yeah, very, very good. We had a very good performance with the Gammas here. I'd say it's a very big W. So yeah, do let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. The Gamma's very underrated. Very underrated. So, of course, Beast is just one of the most offensive characters that you can go for. He's going to be very strong, providing a lot of attack power, providing a lot of chances for them to just be crazy. But these guys, they are very good. I don't know why people are just underestimating them a lot. So, very good defensively. They're providing support. They're going to give a lot of crit chances, so you don't need to give them crits. So these guys could be a dodge machine if you give them more dodges. At 55%, they are doing a heck of a lot here. So, yeah. Do let me know what you guys think of the Gammas. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys were able to pull these guys, if you guys were lucky to get them. Do let me know down in the comments below. So, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know again down your thoughts in the comments below. And I hope to see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.